Alright guys, so these are the ingredients that we're going to be using. Here I have a cup of steamed white rice, already cooked. I cooked this in my rice cooker. Here I have 2 cans of drained tuna. Here I have some sliced carrots, and they're the ones that you can get in a can, just like this. But I am still going to chop it up finely. And then here I have some onion powder, and then of course some salt and some pepper, and then 1 egg for the binding. And yeah, so let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to get our tuna. You're going to put it into a bowl. And you want to go ahead and make sure it's finely chopped, like cut up. So just flake it out just a little bit more. Just like that, you see? Okay, and now to here we're going to add up the chopped up diced carrots. Alright. Now we're going to add some of the rice. So we'll want to grab maybe, ooh, it's hot. Grab maybe like half of it. Just like that. That'll work. It's probably about half. No, let's add just a little bit more. So you're just gonna mix it. Okay, just like that. Now, you know, growing up, my mom worked 2 jobs. She worked at mornings, and then sometimes she'd work at night. So there were times I wouldn't see her in the morning when I was getting ready for school. She would be gone before I went to school, so my sisters would get me ready. I am the youngest of 7 kids. But sometimes I'd come home after school and she wasn't there because she was already gone to her night job. But one thing is, growing up, you know, she would always have these there ready for us when we all got out of school. You know, that was one thing about my mom. My mom worked 2 jobs, but no matter what, she always had a meal there cooked for us. So I grew up eating this, and I love this stuff. I introduced it to my kids with them growing up, and they love it. It's the most easiest and simple, frugal meal to make, and it was like the perfect afternoon snack. I loved it. So we're gonna go ahead and add the egg in here. Okay, I'm gonna mix it with our hand. Of course, rice was always something that was in a home, in a Mexican home. You know, we always had rice. But there were times when we didn't have the rice, and sometimes she'd make it with potatoes. So if you want to try it with potatoes, it'd be the same way. Just pre-cook your potatoes, of course. You boil them like if you're making potato salad. And then you're going to chop them up really fine, and, you know, like in little bitty cubes. And just the way you added the rice in here is the way you would add the potato. But like I said, sometimes she'd make it like that, but this was majority of the time she'd make it like this. You can add tomato to it. You can add other veggies to it. I'm just here showing you my childhood favorite after school snack. So let's just add a little bit more salt and a little bit more pepper. Let's add some more onion powder. Okay, so that's it right there, and this is how it looks. Can't really see, it's too bright in here, but it's really, really good. Alright, so the next step is you're gonna go ahead and grab a skillet. You go ahead and turn on. What you're gonna do here is you're gonna fry them. So probably about medium-high heat. Gonna get some oil in your pan. So what I did here was I threw in a little piece just to make sure my oil was ready. And so this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna grab it, you're gonna mold it. You can make them as big or small as you want. Okay, just like this. And the egg is what's keeping them together. Let's lower that just a little And like, depending on how big or small you make them, it's going to depend on how many you can get out of this. The ones with the potatoes are really good as well, because you'll see like the little chunks of potato. So if you guys like this and like tuna, trust me, you're going to like this. And try it with the potato. It's really good as well. So we're going to go ahead and fry those up. So these are already starting to come out. Let me flip this one. Oh yes, nice and golden brown. So this is how you want them to come out. So let me go ahead and finish cooking up the rest, and then I'm going to show you how it looks together, how it looks at the end. Alright guys, so here it is. This is how they look when they come out. Nice and delicious and browned. What this is here is mayonnaise. It's just regular mayonnaise with some lime juice squeezed in there. This is exactly how my mom would make it for us. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.